Good one. Every time they throw, Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them.
That's his round.
The bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. The straight right just misses. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Down goes Frazier. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Get this boxing back together.
Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Punch, counter punch. That jab misses. switch scores. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Left hook doesn't find its target. Throws the jab but does not score. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Hey, those punches add up. Nice job getting that punch through. Misses with the straight left. It's Frazier in trouble. Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble. On to the fifth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. These two fighters are made for one another. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he scores with the counter. Jab does not score. One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
Switched off completely.
Let's start the 6th. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well done with that counter shot. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
There's a counter shot. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Fury in that. Here comes round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not that twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Whoa, lights out. It's over. This fight is done. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest